Hi guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new. I'm so excited to be back again with another video. For today's video, we are going to be doing another Sunday reset. In my last Sunday reset, I asked for some questions and this has been doing really well on my videos, so I'm going to run through different questions so you guys can get to know me better. Typically my Sunday resets are not a deep clean, they are kind of a reset surface level clean of my entire house so I can have a clean house going into the work week and have a good week forward. If you're new here, I'm Lex. I'm so excited to be in the YouTube space and posting videos. I'm still finding my rhythm and routine with things, but I'm loving every bit of posting videos. Yeah, other than that, I don't have much to yap about. I'm gonna yap throughout the entire video. Feel free to put this video on in the background. I hope it gives you some motivation to get your house clean. That's my favorite thing to do. I love to put on people cleaning their houses in the background to motivate myself to keep cleaning my house. I hope I can do that for you. So feel free, put me on in the background and let's clean our houses together. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, I always love to start the mornings out with what I call opening up the house, which means I open up the windows, I open the curtains, I turn on lights, I light a candle. I just like to set the tone of the morning. I live in Pennsylvania and we surprisingly actually had nice weather, like upper 60s, lower 70s. So I was really excited to be able to clean my house and have the windows open. It's so nice being able to get fresh air in your house after the long brutal winter. But anyways, like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to run through questions through my Sunday reset as I clean. I love adding these questions into videos so you guys can get to know me better. If this is the first video of mine you're seeing, just be aware that I have a little French bulldog puppy who sits on my lap as I film my voiceover, so if you hear weird noises, I promise you it's probably him. For my first question, we have, what are your favorite books and TV shows right now? My favorite TV show has to be Gilmore Girls or Pretty Little Liars. I love that on as like a background comfort show, but I just finished watching Love is Blind and Secret Life of Mormon Wives just came out with a new season, so I'm starting that. The Bachelorette will be starting soon, so I'll be watching that too. So really, if it's any popular TV show, I'm probably going to watch it. I feel like I'm really basic in that sense. Like if it's trendy and people are hyping it up, I'm gonna give it a read, I'm gonna give it a watch. I would go into Target and see, you know, their bestsellers, what's popular, and I would just pick a book and read. I'm very simple in that aspect. So for books, you know, Colleen Hoover was a big one, Freida McFadden was a big one. I read a few Carly Fortune this summer. I just finished Woman Down by Colleen Hoover that recently came out, and I will say that was not my favorite book, honestly. I was excited for it and it was just not my fave. So if you have any recommendations, definitely drop it in the comments below. I use Kindle Unlimited, so I totally need to start a new book here soon. My second question was, what do I do for work in addition to YouTube? I won't get into full details for my own like safety reasons, but I do work in corporate America for a very large corporate company. I work fully remote, a basic 9 to 5, nothing exciting at all. I started my blog in 2014, so I've been in the creator social media space for a long time now. So obviously my 9 to 5 pays my bills, but truly my passion is in content creation, marketing, digital marketing entirely. That's where I would like to be eventually, but for now, corporate America, very boring, and I think social media gives me a good outlet to be creative and use that side of me. And I've been in the social media space so long, genuinely I love it. When I started, you couldn't really make money on social media yet, so it was just a pure passion, pure hobby. I've always loved photos and being creative. Putting outfits together is where I started my blog. So I'm a corporate America girly by day, but by night I'm definitely a content creator. Okay, my third question is, what other YouTubers do I enjoy watching? So for more lifestyle creators who are closer to my age, I watch Danielle Carolyn, Brooke Michio, Abby Aslin, Carter Sullivan, Elena Michelle. I've been watching them all for years, so I just always tune in and rotate through them, but I will say I'm more into home decorating and creators who are a little bit older than me, ones who already have kids and who are already married. I find them relatable and inspiring, so I watch a lot of This Crazy Life, Charlotte Grove Farmhouse, It's Lizzie, Halen Cash, Till Vacuum Do Us Part, anything along those lines. And if you love my content, you'll definitely love theirs. I feel like it's in the same type of niche. And then my fourth question I got, it was, do you have any honeymoon locations in mind? And I'll be so honest, no, we don't. We actually haven't even gotten that far yet, and we should probably start thinking about it. We definitely both want to go somewhere like tropical, maybe all-inclusive or something, but we have no idea. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear where other people have honeymooned at, because I genuinely have no idea. Okay, fifth question. What cozy hobbies do I enjoy besides decorating? I feel like I'm so boring, but I love very simple things. I love to go on like a morning walk. I do love to run the track. I love to read books. I love to like binge watch TV shows. I love to stay home. But I do love like going out and trying new coffee shops. I love organizing things. I love planning things. I love just shopping around for home decor just as much as I love decorating it. I love finding like affordable outfits and putting them together too. I love hosting, and as I get older, I'm starting to really get into cooking more. But other than that, I feel like I'm a very basic girly. I love all like the girly things you could think of. Okay, number 6, do I have any boundaries when it comes to technology or things that help me stay off my phone? Honestly, I use the screen time tool on iPhones that will tell you what your screen time is, so I'm always trying to lower that. I think that's a really cool tool to kind of keep you in check and kind of set those boundaries. It kind of holds you accountable. But another thing I do is I don't have my notifications on for any of my social media apps at all. I feel like that helps me not go on so much and just kind of check every once in a while. I'm trying to be more of a creator and not a consumer as much with social media, but it would help me. Little things I would do is like, oh, you can scroll on your phone if you're walking on the treadmill. I like to use it in the sense as like, you can scroll on your phone, but you need to get the things done in real life that you need to do or want to do first. I'm not totally perfect with it. I love consuming content too, but I do think these little tricks kind of help your brain make the decision like, okay, get things done, then you can do this. And it just, you get into a routine, so it makes it easier. Okay, next question was, what inspired your home decor style? Honestly, other creators. If I see something and I like it, I'm gonna try it in my house. I don't even know my actual home style. I just do what I like, what I see on Pinterest, what inspires me, and I just kind of piece things together. And I don't really focus too much on a style. I kind of just put together what I like and hope it flows good and looks good. But I am curious, as someone who's watching my videos, how would you describe my home style? Because I don't even know. Make sure you let me know in the comments below. I'm so curious. Okay, I think we're on question 10, and this one is, what are your favorite home stores for decor? First and foremost, I love Kirkland's and I love Hobby Lobby. I think they have the cutest stuff, and I think it's really affordable when they both have sales. I don't pay full price. Very rarely do I pay full price for anything. I think you can find good gems at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods, but honestly, I think they're very overpriced these last couple years. I worked at Marshall's for 7 years through high school, through college, and I used to know the prices really well, and everything is up at least $5. Like a room spray that I've bought for years and years used to be $3.99. Now they're $7.99, $9.99. Like, it's just crazy. The jump on like small things, and Marshall's is supposed to be like discount stuff. So I think they're a little pricey if I'm being honest, but you can find cute stuff and not everything's super pricey. And I do love Target. I love Walmart. I think they've stepped up a lot in their home decor. But generally, I think those are the stores I shop at most. I rotate through them. I find like it to be a thrill to see, ooh, what's the new decor here? Next question is, what is my favorite room in my house right now? We like to call it our front room, but it's the room with the fireplace in it. That has been my favorite room since we put the fireplace in it. I love the big windows in the back room, but I just love the fireplace. I like the couch better in this room. I think it's cozier in this room, and I just like the decor in this room. Since we had the fireplace, we put the shelves in, redid my entryway table, got the new lamps. Like, I just feel like it's a refresh type of space, even though it really wasn't. It just feels cozier in this room to me. It's my favorite place to be. I typically have my coffee in this room. It's like my routine to turn on the fireplace, turn on the lights, light the candle on the entryway table every morning. So this is where I spend most of my time, but I will say Mitchell totally disagrees with me, and he likes the back room better with the big windows. And I don't know, like I like the big windows maybe more in the summer and like when the deck furniture is out, because we have a deck that you could see through those windows. I enjoy the back room more once there's like leaves and life on the tree, because it like looks out to the yard and everything. And like fall time, I like that room better. So I guess it switches up, but like the front room to me is so cozy. Fireplace, plus in winter I'm freezing all the time, so I literally have this fireplace and the heater from it not burning on all the time. But now that we did have daylight savings time, I love being in the kitchen because it will be like golden hour when I make dinner. So there's just like such a vibe about being in the kitchen when it's like the sun's shining in and it's setting and you're like cooking dinner. So front room for sure, then probably the kitchen, then the back room area. Overall, this house has come a long way since we moved in, and we worked really hard to make it what it is. So I just love every bit of it. Next question is, do I have any daily routines that help me feel productive? And yes, I absolutely do. I am such a strong believer in mindful mornings, is what I call them, which a lot of my TikTok content is centered around. And I know this is harder if you do work like a traditional job in office or something. For me, working from home, I make sure I wake up early and I have myself quiet moments to myself in the morning where I open the curtains, I light a candle, I turn on the lights, I have my coffee. This is typically where I like pop on a YouTube video and watch it real quick in the morning before I start work, because that just sets the tone for the entire day to be productive. I feel like if I don't have moments to myself, I get frustrated and I feel like I'm giving all my time to my job. Having a mindful, slow morning is such an important thing in my daily morning routine, and I highly recommend making it a habit if you're able to. Now, my mindful mornings do change as the seasons change. When it's nice out, I always make sure to have a morning walk. Even if it's 10 or 15 minutes, I like to have a morning walk around my neighborhood, get some like fresh air in, then have my coffee. Sometimes I'll take my coffee on my walk with me. Sometimes I'm like more of a barista and make a more fun coffee, just different things to make sure you have moments to yourself. It's so important so you don't burn out. I'm a huge advocate for mental health above all. Not saying I'm perfect with it, but it's definitely a daily habit that we should all try to incorporate, and I couldn't recommend it enough. Okay, next question is, what are some things you're most excited about while planning your wedding? So as of now, we officially have all our vendors booked that we need to get booked. So I'm excited to kind of have that all done. And the rest is the fun stuff, like figuring out what I want to do for centerpieces and for my bouquet and finding my dress and stuff like that. I told you guys before that I don't want this wedding to be the slightest bit stressful. I just want the room filled with love. I want everyone to feel appreciated for being there. I want everyone to know how much they mean to us. And I'm really not too worried about the small little details. So overall, I'm most excited to be able to be creative and put the vision to life. Vendors are booked. I feel like that was the hard part, and the rest are the fun little details. I told myself if we were going to have a traditional wedding, we are keeping it chill, we are keeping it low-key, and we are just going to have a day full of love above all. I don't care about the silly things that are in wedding culture, and that's okay if you do. But after experiencing grief like I have, honestly, my main focus here is just to have a memorable, happy night focused around around that. I am so happy to have found my person, and I'm so happy that we are healthy and we are able to have a wedding. So that's where my mindset is, and that's what I'm most excited for. But I can't lie, I'm definitely a little nervous thinking about walking down the aisle and thinking about a day that is focused around me as the bride. That makes me very, very nervous. I'm personally more on the quiet side, and I don't necessarily like attention on me or people looking at me as a main focus, but I do overall think I will get over that, and the rest is the fun stuff. Picking out our bridesmaids, our groomsmen, and having everything that leads up to a wedding will be so exciting, and I'm just grateful we're able to have one. I really do get so giddy when I talk about it. Next question is, what is something I always keep stocked in my home? I always have home necessity items stocked up, like cleaning products, toilet paper, paper towels, water bottles, things like that. Since I moved out on my own, I basically do almost like a quarterly a year purchases of basic home supplies. It keeps it out of sight, out of mind, and you always have things. And I've been doing this for years and years now, and I find it so beneficial. I never worry about toilet paper, paper towels. Like, this system really works well in my house. So quarterly Sam's Club trips really work well in my house. And I know the conversation of Sam's Club or Costco, which one do you prefer? Sam's Club was always by my house, so that's what I always preferred, but I think Costco is great too. So make sure you let me know in the comments which one you like better. Oh, and I will say, I always in my fridge have like an army of the Starbucks iced coffee. I'm always stocked up, and that and my creamer. I make sure I never run out, because that would be the most depressing type of morning, is if I don't have coffee. So if you come over my house, we can almost always guarantee that there's gonna be coffee and there's gonna be toilet paper for you. For the next question, it is, what are your favorite ways to make your home feel cozy? I feel like my house seems cozy because I have blankets everywhere and I mix textures, and I always have candles burning. And I think if you make your house smell good, it just feels inviting and cozy. So blankets, mix those textures, always have a candle lit, and make sure your house smells good. And I think overall, less clutter. Like, you want decor and you want it to look nice, but sometimes too much is overwhelming, and then it doesn't feel cozy, because I feel like in my brain, I'll be like, I need to clean. So overall, I think like this space just needs to have a balance between being decorated and then being on like the clean, minimal side of it too, to create like the perfect cozy space. Okay, this is going to be our last question for the video, because we're getting to the end of the Sunday reset. The question is, what is something people would be surprised to know about you? So I guess I'll share something like a fun fact about me that I've used in the past, which are not very fun or exciting. But for one, I've never had a cavity, which I think is crazy, because when I was way young, I used to lie to my mom and say I brushed my teeth, and I totally didn't. But I do think it has a lot to do with, I was never like a candy eater or a sweets eater, especially when I was younger. Like, I wouldn't eat cake at a birthday party. I hated ice cream. I rarely ate candy. Like, when we would go trick-or-treating as kids, I would trade, like, my sister. I was like, you could have a Reese's if I get to have a bag of chips. Like, I just didn't like candy, which I guess kind of worked out in my favor for my teeth. But then my second fun fact was, in middle school and in high school, I was voted best dressed both times. That accurately represents who I was when I was younger. I used to love to put outfits together. I would plan things. Like I said, I was a Pretty Little Liar stand, and Aria Montgomery was my like outfit inspo. And soon as I graduated high school, I started a little fashion blog with affordable outfits for college students. And my favorite part about like having an internship in college was being able to wear like business casual cute outfits. However, now I do work from home, so I say I'm in like comfy clothes majority of the time, but I make sure on the weekends I get to like put outfits together. And if I go out and see my friends, like that's my favorite part. part of the time. It's like, ooh, what outfit do I get to wear? Okay, this is going to be our last question for the video, because we're getting to the end of the Sunday reset. The question is, what is something people would be surprised to know about you? So I guess I'll share something like a fun fact about me that I've used in the past, which are not very fun or exciting. But for one, I've never had a cavity, which I think is crazy, because when I was way young, I used to lie to my mom and say I brushed my teeth, and I totally didn't. But I do think it has a lot to do with, I was never like a candy eater or a sweets eater, especially when I was younger. Like, I wouldn't eat cake at a birthday party. I hated ice cream. Like, when we would go trick-or-treating as kids, I would trade, like, my sister. I was like, you could have a Reese's if I get to have a bag of chips. Like, I just didn't like candy, which I think is crazy, Well, that's all I have for the question in today's video. I feel like we got a lot of questions done. So if you have any questions or anything you want to know about me, feel free to drop it in the comments below. And my next Sunday reset, I will make sure I touch on those questions and we can get to know each other a little more. So sit back, relax, finish the rest of the video while I finish my most dreaded task of mopping my floors. Made it to the end of the video. I just want to thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for being here. If you missed it earlier, my name's Lex. I'm new to the whole YouTube world. If you like this type of content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any future questions for me, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I'll get to it in my next Sunday reset video. There is a water bottle stuck under my chair and Chorus is growling to get it out. If you hear him. But anyways, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, relax a little bit. Now that my house is clean, I feel like my mind is like put together and I can just enjoy the rest of the day. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Leave any comments below and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.